have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision.
Texas.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll get a throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target. Caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Single back, takes the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. The sure hands. It's Marsh.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down at 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's in the clear. Across the 40. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. wants to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Garrett. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. That's a nice pickup there. They buy some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Important second down play coming up. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. It's a deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to third and long.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking to scramble. He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks, but there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
And with one explosive play there across midfield, first down at the 49. Well, somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught in the backfield. It's King. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Pass complete. It's second down now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. And this one is caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? On the move now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball in the coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games and all those great backs they've had over the years.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a receiver. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Now they're putting themselves in these 3rd and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Fire to the right side, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Free. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Keeping it on the ground here. Gets the first and still running. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. And the tailback's got it again. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Receiver in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught near the sticks. It's King. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
This offense has become a 1st down machine. And that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. He pulls in the catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Design quarterback run. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They stop it at the 49.
For that run to happen, but the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Here comes the up-tempo offense. He hands it off from the gun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Can he get there on the ground? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Poor starting field position here for the offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
To throw, it's Hawkins. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The DB's backing off from the line now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and effective.
2nd down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Looking downfield near the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break.
Texas.
This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. There's the handoff. Running through the tackle. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And the back now goes in motion. Breaks into open space. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Second down after that run in the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always 1 touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
He finds the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Garrett. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, they trap him for a sack. That sack makes it second down and forever.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
A game makes it second and medium. The back's got it. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Caught over the middle, it's Washington. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down. 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And here comes a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Offense on the field to take over. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And the running back takes the handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the wideout goes in motion. Toss play to the running back going left. He shreds the tackle. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Try and muscle for the first down. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
Trying to find room. It's Clark. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Back to throw. It's Hawkins looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Longhorns are in the red zone. Press coverage now from the secondary. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. first play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. And they'll run it with the draw play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. They're 2 for 2 on third down this drive. It's third down and 7. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Texas.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Play action here on first down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
To the air, it's Warner. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here. Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
Catch made on the left side. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
The Buckeyes line up with a first and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to score with a run to the right. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the offense is trying to overpower them at the line of scrimmage, and it's not working out. The defense getting lower, winning the leverage battle. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal. You got to think about maybe going through the air here to put a touchdown up on the board.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Strong defense. They stop them right near the line of scrimmage.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. The pre-snap motion from the offense. The shotgun handoff here. No, he didn't make it. He stopped short on 4th down, and that could be a fatal blow to this offense. The offense has to be careful now, backed up inside their own 10. Chewing clock with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee, end this game, and advance in the playoff.